My name is Crystal and I am super excited to be here with you guys today. Our video project that we're going to be working on is with our flower market stencil. We're going to be putting on this wood plaque. Now I cannot tell you where I got this thing from, but it is so cute. So we're going to use it vertical. You could also use it horizontal. But today we're going to be able to put our flower market on here, and it's just going to be the cutest little thing. So I invite you to stick around and hang out with me as we complete this project of the day. So as you hop on, just say hello. I love to see the comments as they come in. Little thumbs up, and I know Facebook's doing this new thing, so I hope it's showing for you guys, and a little bit of love. So let's go ahead and get started with our project. The first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I just want to paint our surface. So I do love this off brown, it's like a light brown wood on here, but I want it very vintage looking. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to paint it first, and this is just white acrylic. I'm just taking a little bit of a foam brush and we're just going to go all the way over the top layer of this wood. Now I am hoping that spring is in the air, hopefully where you guys are at. If not, I really hope it's coming soon. Does everybody else have the spring feel? Do you have the feels of spring? I think for a lot of us, we're hoping that winter is about to be officially over. Now I can say here in Utah yesterday, that was not the case. We had wind and snow and rain and everything all mixed together. And today we woke up to a little skiff. However, the sun is coming out and it is melting. So I am optimistic that we might have a pretty day. All right, so I'm just going over this very lightly, and I might take, I usually use the foam brush here, but I think I want to try at least a little bit of this baby wipe method. So baby wipe method is where you put your paint down, and you could take a baby wipe, since it is a little wet, it moves that paint around for you. So I didn't want it to come out too thick for the paint on our project. I wanted just a little bit to give it the whitewash feel instead of, that might have been too much paint there. Let's move it around. Versus the wood look. But I still wanted a little bit of that wood look to come through. Does that make sense? I didn't want it too thick on there that you couldn't see the wood grain looking back at you. But I also did not want the color of the wood. So hopefully that all made sense. All right, we are almost done with our whitewash baby wipe method here. I'm just moving it around and making sure we don't have any little pieces. Oh, this looks so good, guys. Okay, so you guys can see that we painted a little bit of white. It was this kind of wooden look, and now we have this little whitewash feel. It is still a little wet, so I'm going to go ahead and take my heat tool here and give it just a quick little dry so then we can place our stencil. Let's go ahead and give her a good feel. How does that look? Just a smidge. Beautiful. You want your surface completely dry for when we stick our stencil down. We don't want anything to come up with us. I absolutely love it. So the next part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of our distressing marker here. This is a Distress Oxide ink pad. And I do so much with these guys. I love them. I'm always distressing, making it rustic, making it vintage. I think I just like roughing it up the best. What about you guys? Okay, so now I'm going to go into the middle here. We're going to give it rustic vibes. Oh, I love it. Okay, so you can see that we went around the corners a little bit, and then we have a little bit of a vintage look. So with that same baby white, I'm going to gently kind of go over it. It kind of gives it a very smooth feel and like almost like a water look. Oh, I love this, guys. And I'm not pressing too hard, and I don't have this baby wipe. It is not like wet. It is just gently wet. And then I'm just moving it. It blends the colors together, kind of makes it flow. And I just absolutely am loving this. How about you guys? Do you like it so far? Okay. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? We have a little bit of our sides and our corners done. It's going to look so much better than this as we continue on. Okay, so for now, I'm going to leave that the way it is. And now is the time that we're going to be able to work with our stencil. So I have my tacky towel here. And I'm going to bring my stencil onto the tacky towel. So it's like a big sticker. I just gently roll my thumb usually, and it will come straight off of its backer sheet. I work slowly to peel it off, working top to bottom or side to side to get the stencil off of the backer sheet. Now I'm just going to simply lay it down to the tacky towel. You smooth it onto the fabric, and you just lift it up, and then you continue that process for about 2 to 3 times. This will allow the stencil to still be sticky, but it will not stick so much, so sticky to your surface, so you're not tugging it to pull it off of there. It must be Thursday, and I cannot speak today. Is anybody else having that? I have those Friday feelings already. What about you guys? All right. Now I think I'm going to let's do it just one more time. And I'm only going to be using part of this stencil, and that's some of the beauty of our stencils, is you don't have to use the full design. And if you don't want to use a certain section, you just don't chalk paste or ink it. You can mask it off. You can use multiple stencils and bring them together to create your own design. Those are super, super cute, super unique. Okay, so we're going to use the top part here. Now I'm in reverse, and it says Flower Market. We have our watering can, and it says open daily and has a few flowers. So this middle part here is the only pieces that I'm going to use on this project. So I want the open daily. I want to be that in the middle. And our self-healing mat here that you see down below is actually measuring utensil too. So it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 inches. So I'm going to want that open around the second or so. Perfect. About 1 inch in on either side. So between the 9 and the 13 is where I'm going here on my mat. Perfect. I don't want it to be too close to the bottom. So the Flower Market here needs to come up just a little. Let's put the edge of the stencil. Oh my goodness, it looks so good, guys. Okay, we're gonna split this space here. All right, let's see how that is going to look. I think it's gonna look really cute. Okay, let's make sure that we're even at the top. Looks like it could be a straight line there. All right, so I'm gonna lift. Then I'm going to smooth downward here. We have our watering can. We have the open daily. We're going to have all of our flowers here at the bottom. Oh my goodness, who is so excited? Okay, so I thought that for what I want to do today, we're going to go over this whole project with the coal black paste. Then we're going to dry it, and we're actually going to be able to watercolor with our chalk paste, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. Now, I've seen multiple creators lately do this process, and I absolutely love it. I know of probably 10 people who I watch on a daily basis who are doing this right now. And so I want to give kudos to every single one of those. So if you have used our chalk paints to be able to watercolor your projects, thank you for the inspiration. And we're going to try it today on our flower market stencil. So I just have coal black. I'm going over the entire project here, only using the words or the elements within the design that I want on my project. So right now we're doing flower market. Absolutely love it. All right, now I'm going to go down into the watering can. I'm going to be careful not to get it anywhere. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're going to do the whole watering can. Come back for a little bit of chalk paste here. Now I'm going to do the open daily. Love it. Okay, let's continue on. We're almost done with our black. Now, if you've tried watercoloring with the chalk paste before, I would love to know in the comments what you think of it. And if you haven't, comment new so we know that this is going to be your first time ever watching this. Now, within our creator community, we have so many different tips and tricks and inspiration. And the ladies and gentlemen in this group are phenomenal. You can get so many different ideas from just searching this group. Now, this group is not open to the public. It is our creator-only group. Now, a creator means that you're becoming a partner with us in the company. And you get to share the business opportunity of Magnolia or simply do it as a craft. And if you'd like more information on becoming a creator, we do have 3 new enrollment kits that released yesterday, spring related, and they are the absolute cutest. But if you would like a little bit of information on how you can join us as well, comment below new creator info or #info, and we will be able to get you some information. All right, guys, we have the entire piece covered that we're going to be wanting to use with this black. So I'm going to put it off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel and reveal our stencil. So I'm going to work very slowly, side to side. Okay, now I'm going to bring it towards myself, and I'm going to work slowly. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys in just a second. I'm working slowly because you don't want to stretch the stencil as you're peeling it off the surface. So just slow and steady. Perfect. So I'm going to put this right over here. After we're done with our project, I'm going to take this and we're going to wash it with cold water, let it dry towards the sky. When it is dry, you can put it back on that backer sheet and use it for those multiple uses. So now you guys want to see how it's going to look so far. Here is our flower market with our watering can open daily. It looks so cute. What do you guys think so far? I love it just the way it is with this little vintage whitewash distressed vibe. What do you guys think? And now we're going to get even more fun with this. We're going to go ahead and we got to give it a good dry. And then we're going to play around with some watercolors with our flowers in our watering can. How many of you guys are super excited to see how this is going to turn out? I do see that maybe we have a little area or two. Let me turn this off for a second. Where our chalk paste is a little smeared, and we'll be able to fix that as well. All right, let's get this thing dry so we can continue on. Okay, that looks completely dry. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be able to watercolor. So I have, let me shut this, about 5 different colors that we're gonna be able to play around with. You can see that I have a little bit of water here, and I've got a paintbrush with a paper towel. So I'm gonna get my brush wet. You do not need a lot of water at all, just a little damp. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's fix a little bit of our smear lines. I think that will look good. Okay, second, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play around. I think the first thing that I want to do is maybe go into our leaves here. And the leaves are going to be our army green color here. So a little goes a long ways. So I'm going to put it actually over here. Make sure that I can watercolor. And I'm just with a light hand going to go through and play with the leaves. Now you don't have to have a lot. And all you have to do is work it down. Now if you want a darker color, use a little bit less water at the top. If you want a lighter color going down, just add just a teeny bit more water to come through and pull it down with your image. Oh, this is looking so good. So I have a little bit darker, we have a little bit lighter. Going back for just a little bit more on that color. This is so much fun. Are you guys having so much fun on this Make It with Magnolia Thursday? Thanks for being here with me. All right, I'm just finishing coloring in. Now, I'm not too worried about staying within the lines itself. A lot of it is good over here. Cannot say it's not. But if it were to go out, I think it would just work with the little vintage feel that we have going. But we're also going to relay our stencil on the top of this to give it a little bit more, so you shouldn't see too many. Okay, so it looks like we have some of our stem, well, most of them here. Let's go right here. As I say that, I find a piece. Looks so good. Okay, do you guys want to see the green? This is a little bit of our watercoloring so far. Now we're going to bring in a few more colors. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wash the green off of here. Go ahead and clean our brush a little bit. Make sure it's a little damp. Now we're going to go into our another color. So I have so many here. I have some purples. I have some peachy king. Oh, we have some blues. So I'm thinking about doing at least one flower of each of these colors. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of that. So maybe one on the bottom and one on the top. What do you guys think? What are your go-to colors when you think of flowers, especially around this time in spring? blue color looked really beautiful. Have this pink over here. The peachy looks really good. So beautiful. Okay, one more for the blue, and we're gonna put him a little bit more up top. Let's go with this one. I am focusing today, guys. I love it. I am trying to stay within the lines. All right, so let's clean out our blue. Let's go to a different color. I think this is looking so cute. What do you guys think? All right, there is blue. Go with just a tad bit of pink here. I think pink would look really, really cute. Now, that might be a little bit too much paste and not enough water. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Now we have so many different stencils that you could do this with. I've seen anything from using the Country Living Barn, which is adorable, to a little hair and roses with the bunny. We have that brand new bunny basket that just released yesterday, and he is so cute. I've seen this with the love flowers. I think that's also a very, very good one. Okay, let's get a little bit more, and we'll do one more pink at the top here. I think I want the big one in pink. I think that will look good. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this dark color, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water to move it around a little. Oh, this is looking so cute, guys. Oh, I'm going to have to show these to you. We are looking so stinking adorable here. Okay, let's clean our brush off with the pink here. I'm going to lift it for a minute to show you kind of where we're at. I think it's so cute. What do you guys think? We have, I want to say 2 more colors because I have 2 here. I really like the Peachy Keen, and I have the Wild Plum. And I thought that the Wild Plum might make it smell very springy, very cute to go along with the flowers with the plum. All right, so we have that Wild Plum here. Oh, this is gonna look so good. Just a little bit of water. Oh, I just love these colors together. What about you guys? Oh, it looks so good. All right, just a little bit more for the color here. Not so much the water part. Oh, that's looking so good. Okay, one more purple. Oh my gosh, it's looking so good. Okay, last color. Let's go ahead and clean off that brush. The last color for the flowers, I should say. This one is the Peachy Keen. I think it looks so cute. I'm going to get her right on the tip top here. Oh, that looks adorable. Okay, we are getting close. Getting close. Now I need to clean it off one more time. Let me bring one more little paper towel close. There we are. Let's shut that under there. All right, now I want to paint our watering can. And I was thinking just this gray color would be super cute for the watering can. Now I'm going to smear it with a little bit of paste, get some water, get a little bit of excess, and now we're going to paint away. I think it's going to look just adorable. Now, if you were doing this project, what kind of colors would you use? What do you gravitate to? I tossed around the Magnolia green. I always love the Magnolia green color. I was wondering about the surface though and making it pop, so that's why we went with the darker for the army instead. Oh, this is looking so cute. Now I'm just moving our watercoloring around. Remember, we're painting the can. So I'm kind of hopping back and forth here. This is so adorable, guys. I hope you guys are getting to see what I'm seeing. I know I'm a little further away today. I had to use my phone, my laptop, or my iPad thought that it needed to take a rest. Anybody else get those days? So you guys are a little far away today. All right, we are just watercoloring away and it is so much fun. Just making it a little muted. Now I'm going to be super careful and we're going to go up into the little watering canister part too. Oh, this is so much fun. This is actually the first time that I have watercolored live. So I'm hoping I'm doing a great job for you guys. All right, just getting into a few little places that I know we might want some color. Some lighter, some a little darker. Now, as we're watering coloring, my lovely assistant has taken our stencil and washed it for us. And I do highly recommend doing this if you're going to do a watercolor in between. If you were to reuse it and it's not dry, or it has paste or ink on the back, it might get a little bit on your project. So we're going to wait for them to bring the stencil back here in just a moment. Okay, everything is watercolored. It looks so cute. So cute. Okay, so here is the watercoloring so far. Okay, so what we gotta do now is we're gonna go ahead and dry it. Thank you. Thank you for the stencil. And the help is here, back with the stencil. So let's go ahead and get this dry and we can go ahead and finish it up. So exciting. You really want to make sure that this part is completely dry. Alright, it's getting there. One more minute. All right, and we are dry. Are you guys so excited? Let's go ahead and put our stencil right back on there. We're gonna go over it with black one more time, and then our project is gonna be done today for Make It with Magnolia Thursday. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Give us a thumbs up if you are super intrigued by this video. I am so excited to be here with you guys today, and let's go ahead and let's finish everything up. And as you can tell, they have just washed it for us. And you can see that it looks perfectly clean. We have just a little like discoloration up here, but it does not hurt the stencil in any way to be able to wash and reuse these. So now to be able to put it back on my project, I'm gonna see how the watering can lined up with my first one. So your words and your letters need to match. You could put it exactly where it was before. Might take you just a second to line everything up. Now my open looks good. Let's see. That looks perfect right here. All right, so I'm gonna work from the bottom now and I'm gonna bring it to the top, making sure all of my watering can is covered. Flower market looks good. But the only thing that I'm really going to do now is go over the watering can. So the flower market and the words and the open daily, I'm just going to leave alone just because I didn't watercolor within those areas. So making sure it is good, it is stuck, there's no bubbles. Let's go ahead and finish our project for today. So we're going to bring in the coal black paste one more time. And I have our squeegee. Now I'm just going to go over the watering can. So I'm going to be careful not to get the words in there. If I got the words in there, since it lined up perfectly, that shouldn't matter. But I'm going to be really careful and cautious not to have to waste that chalk paste going over something that I do not need to again. All right, so we're going to remove our excess as we go here. I want to make sure my design is looking back at me. If you can't see your design through that chalk paste, or depending if you're using ink, you're going to want to remove those excess because you're using too much. Okay, let's grab just a tiny bit more for down here. Okay, so we are almost done. Give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. Who is excited and ready to see the final reveal this morning? All right, almost there. I'm just Removing the excess as we go here. Adding just little by little. There we are. Got some of that handle. Now we got one little flower and leaf up top. And we are done, guys. Let's take us a quick peek. Make sure we didn't miss anything going back. Removing all of the excess. Don't want any extra lines if you don't have to. There we go. I can see these beautiful babies looking back at me. Oh, it's gonna look amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do our final reveal. Are you guys excited? I want to see those thumbs up. I want to see that you are so excited because I'm very excited. All right, we're going for the peel and reveal right now. Oh my goodness. Guys, it looks so pretty. Do you guys want to take a look? You guys ready to see? Oh, I love it so much. What do you guys think? I think it is absolutely adorable. Look how cute it turned out. So for the first time ever on watercoloring online, I think it was so cute. Again, a special thank you to all of the creators who are currently doing this for the inspiration today. I thank you guys so much. I love this. I think it is totally saying spring, please come soon. What do you guys think? Absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today on Make It with Magnolia Thursday. And I am just loving today's project, and I hope you did too. We will see you next week for Make It with Magnolia Wednesday. Bye, everyone.